Ballyhoo internet, this is the Orpig coming to you. Today I wanted to do a video about the lower back. So I did my video on the core, and I know I talked a little bit about lower back and the importance of it, but I thought I would go a little bit more into detail. So one of the big reasons why I feel I need to work out my lower back is because growing up I saw my dad who had a lot of lower back issues. He had a lot of lower back pain. He would constantly sleep on the floor because he had lower back problems. Now, being overweight, a lot of times that tends to give you lower back problems is from being overweight. And I guess it's from the strain of your stomach being right there and it's pulling, and mainly you have to keep yourself upright by using your lower back. So that might be a reason. I'm not a doctor. I'm just guessing at this. But again, my dad had lower back problems. So that always bothered me a little bit, or scared me, I guess you would say. And so that I made sure, or I wanted to make sure, that I had a strong lower back. Number one, it's imperative for your core. Your core is important for overall strength. It's important for overall strength. It's important for overall health, okay? If anything that you're going to do, your core is involved, especially if it's walking or running or lifting. So it's good to have a good core, and your lower back is part of that. Sorry, that's my dog playing. Number two, again, it's going to help. It's not going to alleviate it, okay? Talked in my other video about targeting areas where you need help at. It's not going to eliminate the love handles, but it will help to tighten and tone that area so that when you do lose the fat, when you do get down and start to get slim, that it's firm on the sides and it's not just hanging down, or it's not all wobbly and fat, okay? So it's going to help to tighten that up by squeezing that lower back and getting it. So some of the best exercises for lower back. Number one is deadlifts. Regular deadlifts, not sumo, which sumo is when you push your legs out wide and you keep your back erect. That uses more of your legs, okay? You're using your back but in your core, but you're using more of your legs. But a traditional deadlift where you bend down at the knees, you bend your knees, you bend over, and you come up, that's going to push a lot on your lower back, okay? When you lock out, then you're using your upper back. But once you push past your legs and on up from that point, you're using your lower back. You're using your core, but you're using your lower back as well. So it's a good exercise for that. Another deviation of that is the straight leg dumbbell lift. So that's a lift where you keep your legs straight. So instead of bending down to get the barbell, you simply keep your legs straight and you bend straight over, grab the weight, and come straight up. That puts all the pressure on your lower back to pick that weight up, okay? Well, I say all. You're going to use your glutes and your hamstrings a little bit. You're going to use other muscles. It's a complex movement. But your focus is going to be on that lower back. Another good exercise is to get the barbell behind your neck like you're about to do a squat, but instead of squatting down, what you're going to do is bend over at the waist. So you bend over at the waist as far as you can, and then you come back to a straight up position. That's called a good morning row. That is good for your lower back. You don't want to do heavy weight, okay? When you're working your lower back, not a lot of heavy weight, because it's not a highly developed muscle. You know, when people think of back, again, a lot of people do rows and things of that nature, and they do lat pull downs because they always, when you see the back, they're always thinking of their lats and getting that wide wing back, and you don't really focus so much on the lower back. But the lower back's important for your core and to have that strength and that good health, okay? Another exercise, if your gym has it, is a hyperextension, which is where you hook your legs into the machine. It's kind of like a 45-degree looking pad that you're able to lock your legs behind, and then you bend down and just come straight up. And you can do that deviation with a weight, or you can do it just with your own body weight, okay? But you're coming up to a 45-degree angle almost to the floor, or I guess it would be greater than that. It might even be 60 degrees. That you're coming up from the floor and then back down, okay? So that's going to work a lot of your lower back. If you don't have that, another exercise you can do is called a Superman, which is where you lay flat on the floor, on your stomach, face down, and you put your hands out in front of you so you look like Superman, like you're flying, and then you pick your legs up and your arms. Now, you're not able to go very high. I mean, if flip over on your back and do a pike, and that's where you bring your legs up and your arms up and you touch your toes, you can come, you know, your body's meant to bend that way, sorry. But when you lay on your stomach and you're picking up your legs and your arms, you're not able to get that high. So don't feel like you're not doing much, because it's not a big movement, okay? It's very small. You're laying flat on the floor and you pick up your legs and your arms, and that's it. You're only going to move about that much. But it's going to put that strain right on your lower back and tighten it up. Again, it's important if you run. If you plan on running, you need a strong lower back. You are going to feel it in your lower back when you go running. So it's imperative for that. There's other machines that you can do, but those are pretty much the best exercises. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications of new videos coming up. And I'll see you again next time. Bye. Hey, if you stuck around, it's time for another What's on My Set List. So today's song is an old song, but it's by Jimmy Eat World, and it's called The Sweetness. I love this song. It's fast beat, but most of all, I love the drum beat. The drum beat is awesome on this song. Constantly going back to snares and rolls, and it's really fun to play. So it's a great song. It's a good set list song. Rock it out. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a comment if you got a favorite song in your set list, and I'll see you again. Bye.